Marriage is a form of slavery. Marriage, the marriage certificate, the sheer fact that you're taking on a man's last name is a testament to that, right? Why do you need the government to approve your relationship? If you really think about this, can you not love each other anyway? Why do you need the government to say, okay, I'm going to write down that you guys are officially together? And some people even say, well, if he love you, he'll marry you, right? If he like it, he'll put a ring on it, like, and make you think that these things are real.
Getting married is not a law. You can live with somebody, and it's not against the law. So you're not breaking the governmental laws by living with somebody. So that still is not a justification of marriage. But there was no way around in their brain that they can get out of their mind that you're not married, because they was like, well, I can, you can't get benefits. I was like, yes, you can. I can get power of attorneys. I can do wills. I can do all kinds of things if you can get the same benefits. And health companies are giving you benefits. The only thing you may not be able to do is certain tax filings. That's about it. And I think if somebody, living wills take care of the whole doctors and all that kind of stuff. But in the black community, 50 to 100 years ago, most of them didn't go to the government. It wasn't until income taxes came out that people started saying, let me get that license. Because that license gave me, a deduction. But what people really didn't realize is that that license gave the government access to your life.
Absolutely.
It gave them access to be able to know what's going on in your house and be able to govern who's together, who's not together, what's going to make you stay together. They started governing your life by introducing that. And now, because rich people used to just write it on the tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't worry about getting the government. Well, it was on the tapestry. It was in certain books and records and things like that, private records. But it's just a whole thing just to get people caught up. And she, even to this day, her mindset is still, without that piece of paper, you're not married. Whereas, like, to me, if I'm with you and I'm spending all my time with you and all my days and we planning life together, guess what you are? You marry me. I don't give a dang about a ring. I don't care nothing about no paperwork. And because none of those things matter.
Right.
None of those things matter. And the paperwork is as easy to break as anything else.
Because what does the paperwork really do? Like, really, what does it do? People who gonna cheat still gonna cheat. they ain't gonna stop them from doing. You gonna hold up that piece of paper and it's gonna scare all the women away from your husband, and vice versa. That paper don't mean a single thing in the realm of reality.
That's what they see.
Right, that piece of paper, you get more.
Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. And they see you with that ring on. It actually brings you more attention, right? And it's just crazy because people will feel like their relationship is more real because now it's solidified with the government. And you have to think, man, we've been taking on our slave master's name for how long? Wasn't this an indication that we were owned, right? A lot of our last names are due to the people who owned our ancestors and those names being passed down. So why would you want to take on somebody else's name, right? Why? You don't need to. You can love each other without that paper. Say what?
And you just said they're taking on, and it's all about the government, right? Doesn't they book say that they should not be of this world, but not be transformed of this world, or not be of this world, or something like that?
Exactly what it says.
But yet following the government statutes means that you're part of this world that you're following instead of following more of a spiritual path.
Right.
I'm just saying, a little contradictory.
It's absolutely true. I guess they use the obey Pharaoh's law, the law of Caesar. We also have a term, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. you know what I mean?
Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video. And last night I was watching the Kevin Wesley live stream, and last night they got on the issue of marriage. And their whole stance is, you don't need to be married. A man doesn't need to marry a woman and put a ring on her finger and become legally bound to her. And I thought it was one of the most stupidest things that anyone could ever say. And I want to say that you're going to hear that a lot in the conscious community. And I just can't believe how women can allow some man to publicly devalue them and turn around and agree with it. So I just want to get this quick message, and I want to say, don't let these guys devalue you. Because these guys in the conscious community, all they want to do is run around and do whatever they want without any consequence. And that's basically what it's all about, doing your own will and following your own rules. Ladies, don't get caught up in that. Let those men marry you. Let those men put a ring on your finger and let them legally bind themselves to you. Because if a man is willing to do all of that, then that man really is saying something. He's saying that, you know, you can have whatever you want that is mine. Anything that's mine is also yours. And if a man is willing to make that proclamation to you, don't let these stupid, ignorant, conscious men tell you that, oh, you don't need to do all of that. Because what they're trying to do is that they're trying to tell you that that's where their mindset is, that they're not going to marry you. And that's what these guys are basically telling you, that they don't really want to fully commit themselves to you. The Bible says that marriage is good for men and women. God instituted marriage. It wasn't these, you know, these conscious guys. And, you know, don't let them fool you with this stupid talk about, you know, how many people in Africa had wives, and, you know, before slavery there was no marriage, and, you know, people got along fine. But what happened when slaves were able to marry? They did it, and they legally bound themselves. And I don't care how black people in America started marrying each other, or you know, if they had to fight to be married, to have their marriages recognized, it doesn't matter. If someone is willing to fight to be legally bound to you, to make that public proclamation, then there's nothing wrong with that. And I just wanted to go ahead and make this quick video because I'm tired of hearing all of these conscious guys talk about that you don't have to get married. I mean, that's just so stupid. You know, if a man want to fully commit himself to you, and he's saying that, listen, I will bind myself to you, not only in the eyes of God, but also legally, let that man do that. Don't sit back and fall for this stupid, you don't have to get married, you know, crap that you hear from these conscious guys. You know, and then there was a lot of women on there. I was chatting to a couple of women, and they were saying, they was agreeing with these guys. But then you turn around and they single. They in their 30s and they single. So don't listen to that stuff, man. Let that man marry you. And don't sit back and be giving away your body and your mind and your spirit and all of this stuff to these men, and they're not willing to commit to you. Yeah, people get divorced. You know, it's all around the board. That's because we live in a fallen world. And this is what happens. But there are a lot of people who get married and they stay married. They don't want to talk about that. So once again, guys, don't fall for that stupid, oh, you don't have to get married explanation. Get married, have kids, have a foundation, and I'm telling you, your life, if you're marrying someone who's on one accord, and you get married and you honor your marriage the way that the Bible tells you to do it, then it's going to work out. Trust me. I'm a living witness and living testimony, because all of the people that I know, you know, my friends, the family, people who I go to church with, you know, who are living biblical lives or biblical marriages according to the Bible, we have great marriages. I mean, everything is in order. We don't worry about the stuff that a lot of people worry about in marriages, who don't understand what marriage is instituted for. So anyway, guys, quick video. Just wanted to touch on the subject. You know, if you like what you've seen, like what you heard, like, rate, share, subscribe, and you know, you guys have a blessed day.